that where we're starting? Is this okay? All right. This week's video, we're doing some barrel selects. Clearly, we have tried this one.
Yeah.
I found it, I don't know, a couple months back, and we enjoyed it over dinner, as you can see. And I've been looking for limestone branch, minor case rye. I'm going to say 3 years now. Okay, I had it. I had a few bottles, and I liked it, and now I can't find it. So I went to my local liquor store, and I asked Raj, local, what is it, Tobacco Liquor Express. I asked if they can order it, Raj and Anisha, if they could order it for me, and they said sure. Well, what showed up was a barrel select rye from Viva Las Vegas. I don't know who they are. I don't know who. I don't know if it's the distributor.
They're friends of Elvis.
They're something, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna save it. So I get with Ray here, and we're gonna try it. So, want to go at first?
Sure. Now, while he's pouring that, these are completely different barrel selects. That one's going to be a rye, and it's going to be higher proof. This one,
what is it? 115.
This one's going to be about 88 proof, and it's going to be more on the corn side. If I remember right, the director told me this was 84% corn in the mash bill. So it's 84% corn, 8 rye, 8 wheat.
Barley.
Barley.
Is that equal 100?
No, that's fine.
Yes.
So
I don't know.
So they are going to be on the different ends of the spectrum. It just happens to be the only barrel select I have at this particular moment in time. So that's why we're putting them up against each other. For those of you out there that are going to say, hey, that's not right, but that's why we're doing it.
I'm not even going to put them up against each other. We're just
a tasting.
Tasting. It smells just as good as the other stuff.
That's my cat, if you can hear. She wants to try some.
Yeah, right.
I get a sweet note.
Smelling is very sweet.
It's weird. I know I've said this in other videos, but honeysuckle to me. Maybe I just spent too much time as a kid eating honeysuckle.
On the lips. Woo! Take a drink and then smell it again. I like it. It clears your sinuses. It does to me. You definitely get the hug.
It's got a nice hug to it. It is not sweet on the palate, though.
Nope.
It's very peppery, but it's not harsh. It's not like oh my god, what did I just drink?
Cinnamon and pepper.
Or if I need to take rust off my car, I'm not going to use this.
Nope. I'm glad I got that.
It's very good. Actually, the longer you let it sit, I get caramel.
Caramel and cinnamon.
I get definitely caramel after it sits for a while. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, you want to smell it?
I think it's Salem. We're starting that. Woo! Yep. I like that one.
I like it a lot. That one's good.
I'm a rye guy.
I'm learning to be.
All right. So that one, I just found it, random purchase.
Yeah.
I liked it. I went and got another bottle, brought it to Ray, and we had that over dinner. That.
Yeah, I've had one small pour out of it since dinner. So it wasn't very good at all.
That was terrible.
Oh, that was weak.
No, you're not rotating your barrels.
No, apparently not.
Didn't Rods tell us you gotta.
Well, I need to hire somebody to come rotate mine. There's too many for me to do.
You gotta drink more.
Yeah.
We're making memories, and it's gonna be on camera. It's gonna be on film for a lifetime. We don't have to save the dang bottle.
Nope.
I was gonna say this one, price wise, it paid. I don't remember. 60, little over $60. Which it's I don't. what is my pay scale? I saw somebody on Instagram scrolling through one day, and he says, "I'm going to show you 3 cheap whiskeys." And his second choice, I don't remember what it was because I got upset when he said $70. I don't know about you, but my wallet does not say $70 is the cheap bottle of whiskey. And I don't know what it is, and I've never had it, so it might be cheap, just not inexpensive. But I'm like, no, it's still, I got to think about, I haven't paid over $200 for a bottle just because I can't afford it. So, I mean, under $30 is inexpensive. I won't say cheap because there's good stuff under $30. And that's 35. The Dickel, I don't remember. It's not. I can't remember how much it paid for, but it's not inexpensive because I bought 3 bottles.
And there.
What about it?
The director has stopped me.
Pause.
She put me on pause.
Another thing about minor case. This one.
Yeah, they're aged in sherry casks.
Yes, and that's the only one that I like so far. Aged in a sherry cask.
May I be on pause now?
Unpause.
Carry
Thank
on.
you. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, I was going to say, there are a ton of bourbons out there that are good bourbons, and you don't have to break the bank. And don't get me wrong, some of the more expensive ones are good, but I've had really expensive ones that aren't good, and I've had really, really inexpensive ones that are great. One of my favorites all time, and I put it in one of our videos, except it's hard to find, is the Early Times Bottle and Bond, but not the Sazerac one, the one made by Brown-Forman. And it's only $20. It's amazing. It's one of the best bourbons I've ever had for $20. You can't go wrong if you can find it.
You can pour it at a party, and you can drink it every day.
If I can find the Sazerac version, then we'll do a video on the difference between the Brown-Forman juice and the Sazerac juice. But the Brown-Forman juice is amazing. Now that I've completely sidetracked the video.
I just had to say that because
I get orange on the nose. A lot of citrus.
Right?
I'm not because I get different.
Well, that's Matt's job. My job is to smell it. His job is to taste it.
I'm the Yahoo and the film. He's the brains behind the whole. I'm trying to learn. That's why I do so much. And then it smells different. You take a sip. It's very cool on the lips. And it mellows out the smell. And I get oak and cinnamon. I don't know what I'm supposed to get. I didn't read the label. Well, they don't have tasting notes on
No, they don't have tasting notes on
which half the time I'm like, I don't know what that is. I've never eaten a tree.
I have found very, very few tasting notes online that I actually agree with. And what are you going to do?
Other than, that's good.
Yeah?
I'll drink that again.
So it's cool. It's not, it's cool. There's not a lot of heat to it, obviously, because it's 88 proof.
Yeah, and I get this cinnamon spice and orange.
I do. I get a lot of orange.
And just a light little hug. Little personal baby hug. Baby hugs are good.
It's very smooth. And again, it's 88 proof. And I'm going to go on my soapbox again. I'm a proof guy too. I like stuff that's over 100 proof. And yes, some low proof stuff does taste exactly like you would think it would.